Well, I think we're coming kind of towards the end of this whole of chapter 2 now for the 050. So, right, so we're just going to kind of finish it off with some kind of combining like terms, okay? But also using the distributive property. Now, if you look at, say, question 25a, this one here, okay? Now, if I can get with the pen, oh, wait a minute, wrong colour, okay, guys, hold on a second. There we go, okay. Okay, so you look at this one here. Now, I actually I'd much prefer to do this one here, okay? It's nice when things are all positive and there's a number next to the parenthesis so you know what to do when you're doing the distributive law. When I look at 25a, you know, let's have a look. Let's do this f down here, okay? Let's have a look at this. Okay, now, what I would do first is this. 2 times x is the distributive law. Please, you can't do 3x plus 2 anyway, alright? I couldn't add those two together. They're two different terms. 2 times x is 2x, okay? And then 2 times 4 is 8, okay? So I've done the distributive law there. I've still got the 3x at the start with a plus in between, okay? So can you see now, then, here's a couple of like terms. The final answer is just, well, 3x and 2x is 5x, and then an 8. No more numbers to add to the 8, so that's the answer to F. I just did the distributive law right here, okay? Now, if I go back to A, well, you're thinking, okay, 30 minus x plus 6. Well, if you put a 1 there, all right, think of it, okay? 1 times anything is not going to change anything, okay? So you can put a 1 there. Now, please, when you see this now, if I think of this as 30 minus 1 times x plus 6, if I write a 1 in front, then please do not do 30 take away 1. That is not you doing please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. You're going to do a multiplication, which is the distributive law, first, but you are multiplying with a negative 1, okay? So again, just ignore the 30 for now, okay? What's negative 1 times x? Right here, negative 1 times x is negative 1x, okay? Negative 1 times positive 6 is negative 6. I still have this 30 in front, okay? So there it is. That's the answer to all of this. But look, I can combine like terms. It's the numbers here, the 30 and the 6. Back over here, it was the x's I could combine. So think, 30, negative 6, take away 6, that's 24. And I've still got the negative 1x. I don't need to write the 1 in. Okay? Okay, so let's have a look at... I'm going to erase some of this, okay? So obviously just have a look at that. Get it if you need it. I'm going to make some space. So, eraser. And I'll do B. Okay? Right, get a pen back. Again, I'm going to put a 1 here. What's negative 1 times x? It's negative 1x. What's negative 1 times negative 8? That's positive 8. Again, I still have the 18 at the front here, okay? Now again, nothing to do here. There's no more x's, but look at this. 18 plus 8 is 26. So 26 minus x. Do be aware that we can write this as minus x plus 26. Okay, same thing, like the commutative law. That's just the same. It's just normal we do write the x's first, but there you go. Okay, right. So now, kind of be aware of this, that all these are expressions that you do in the distributive law. Can you see any equal signs in any of these? You're not solving for x like you've seen before. I'm going to flick through some pages. There, solve for x, it's got an equal sign. Over here, solve for x, it's got an equal sign in, it's got an equal sign in. Over here, solve, it's got an equal sign in. Back to this one, this is just you collecting like terms. Please don't try to solve for x. There's no, whatever you do to one side, do to the other. There's no one side or the other, okay? It's just an expression. Okay, so that is you combining like terms using the distributive law. Okay, let's just, quick one, last one, here you go. Negative 6 times 4x, negative 24x. Interesting, this one, negative 6 times 3y is negative 18, y. Okay? So negative 6 times 3y, negative 6 times 3, negative 18, with a y. There's still a 27 at the front. Now look at that. Nothing to do. Alright? That's it. 27, an x and a y. I can't combine like terms. They're all different. Okay? But most of the time, you're going to see things like this. Okay? Right. I think we'll stop that video there. I'll come back and then we'll start to solve for x. Alright? Remember, these are just expressions that you're trying to simplify.